What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. So the topic of today's video is meditation. I can't begin to tell you how much meditation helped me when it came to not only quitting drinking, but staying sober after not drinking anymore. Um, it is probably in the top three things that have kept me sober. And it's a really crazy thing, actually. If you haven't tried it, I urge you to try it when you have time. But I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Uh, there are a lot of misconceptions about meditation. I used to think that in order to meditate, you had to sit Indian style with your legs crossed and your hands out like this and all that, yada, yada, yada. But no, it's that's not it. That's not the meditation that I'm talking about. That's a specific meditation for Buddhist monks or something like that. What I'm talking about is more of a mindfulness meditation. Um, Listen, guys, some of the benefits of meditate. Some of the benefits of meditation. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words here. But some of the benefits of meditation, why do I want to say meditation? That's not even a word. Whatever, roll with me here. Some of the benefits of meditation, some of the benefits are actually one of the first things I realized when I started meditating, successfully meditating, because the first few times I fell asleep, I'm not going to lie. But one of the benefits that I really realized was during the time that I'm meditating, I'm actually I'm in no pain. Because if you do it right, the type of meditation that I'm talking about, you are actually in between sleep and wake. So you're not completely awake, but you're not completely asleep. Your subconscious is open, but your conscious mind is also open. And what I would do is I would actually just kind of meditate on things that I wanted to happen in my life. And alcohol would never be involved in these meditations. That's the trick for me, is never meditate on alcohol. Never meditate on quitting alcohol. Instead, I meditated on what I wanted for my future. And alcohol was not included in those scenes that I was meditating on. Listen, guys, the cool thing about meditation, the way I'm talking about it at least, is not only is that time that you're taking up out of your life that you are not going to be drinking. So if you meditate for 30 minutes, that's 30 minutes of your day where you weren't drinking. It will also help you observe your thoughts and your cravings. So for instance, I became way better at reacting to things, or I should say, not reacting to things, waiting before I react to things. That's something that meditation helped me with greatly. And that's very beneficial for when you want a beer or a shot of vodka or something like that. When you basically just want to drink and get plastered. When you get this craving that, you say, hey, you know what, Robert? I really want to drink right now. Life is really stressful. You can then observe this thought. That's what meditation is. Well, it's not the only thing meditation is, but it's one of the things that it helps you with, is observing the thoughts that you're having while you're having them as an outsider from your own mind or reality. I don't know how to explain it. But basically, it enables you to slow down on certain things like that. There would also be times where I would run into a problem and I would meditate on the problem itself and I would get solutions. These solutions would not turn up to me instantly, but somewhere later the next day I would receive some kind of a sign or synchronicity that would tell me, hey, that's a solution, or someone would say something. And it's because I had meditated on it that my mind is open to receiving the message, and my mind is consciously looking, or I should say subconsciously looking, for the messages in my day-to-day life that would help me on the subject. So basically, those are the major things that have really helped me when it comes to meditation and not drinking. Now, on the cool side of things, I can tell you, for the people who are not yet sober and are afraid of just being sober, I have had some of the most trippy experiences on my life while meditating sober. More trippy than any drug or alcohol could induce. So if you haven't heard, there is also the Wim Hof Method. Basically, you're able to release DMT, and I've experimented with things like astral projection, had crazy dreams and all that kind of stuff, and the whole thing led me on a spiritual journey, which led me to a spiritual awakening, which solidified more of the fact that I shouldn't be drinking. So I know it's one of those topics that maybe a lot of people make fun of or point fingers at or whatever. There's a lot of misconceptions about meditation. There's a lot of different kinds of meditation. There's guided meditations. There's meditation YouTube channels. I will go ahead and put in the link below, or I'm sorry, I will go ahead and put a link in the description box below to a channel that I like, which is called Inner Lotus Music, if I remember correctly. You got to be careful when selecting YouTube channels for meditation music, because some channels put subliminal stuff in their music. It gives people bad dreams and stuff like that. So when you're searching for these channels, check the comments, see people's typical reaction to them, and do what feels right and have fun on the journey. That's it, guys. I got to go back to work, and stay strong. If you have any questions about meditation, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, or stories, you can also email them to me at loveoftvofficial@gmail.com. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.